As predicted, the WBC grants Tyson Fury an extension to keep prolonging his retirement, unretirement, and decide what he wants to do. Shocking, I know. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Mauricio Suleiman, verified page, says the WBC acknowledging the tragedy which happened in the Fury family and in respect of their grief has decided to extend 1 week until Friday, September 1st, the official decision of Tyson Fury regarding his status as a heavyweight. So I'm not going to keep this video too long, but basically Tyson Fury has played a million games. No one really seems to care except for the WBC. He's proclaimed that he's retired, and then he said he's unretired, and he's gonna fight Francis Ngannou. He's gonna fight the Game of Thrones Thor dude, the strongman. He's gonna fight Derek Chisora in a trilogy that no one wants or asked for. Then he says he's gonna unretire to fight Usyk. Then he's claiming that he's giving Usyk 7 days, like the ring, 7 days. Like he's gonna give him 7 days to, get it together, and he wants $500 million, all this ridiculousness. And then in lieu of all of this, in spite of all this, the WBC continues to favor Tyson Fury and allow him to gallivant around boxing and play these games. Like in no other business or business setting would you really see this, where somebody can just play games and say, oh, I'm like just imagine somebody working at a regular retail job, right? And they say, oh, I'm quitting. I'm putting my 2 weeks in. Just kidding. Oh, I'm putting my 2 weeks in. I'm gonna quit. Just kidding. I really want to stay here. You know what I mean? No one would accept that. No company would accept that. But apparently the WBC has no problem accepting that. And they're letting Tyson Fury stall out the division, just like they allow other fighters that they favor, like Canelo Alvarez, to kind of do what he wants, become franchise champion, not have any fight at 168 against a credible 168 pounder, despite being undisputed, move up to 75 just to get his butt kicked by Dimitri Bivol, allowing Tyson Fury to play all these games and, tease and taunt retirement and then change it. I mean, I don't even understand how you could be a Fury fan for real, unless you just purposely don't care about anything realistic and you're okay with the lies and the contradictions and stuff. I mean, we have Tyson Fury in the first Wilder fight. He says he doesn't care about money, and then he's donating his whole purse to charity, which I don't believe happened. I ain't seen no receipts that he donated his whole purse to charity. But then recently he did a quote about Usyk, potentially fighting Usyk, and he says the only reason he would come out of retirement to fight Usyk is all about the money. And I'm not going to read the quote verbatim, but he basically said it's all about money, 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 money. Show me the money. I want 500 million. I want $500 million to fight Usyk. Give me my money or I'll stay retired forever. Just all these games, and the WBC's granting him an extension based on bereavement. But the problem lies with this: whatever tragedy that Tyson Fury's family is going through, that's unfortunate. But at the same time, Tyson Fury fought his mandatory April 23rd and announced his retirement by beating Dillian Whyte in Wembley. So that tragedy just recently happened. You've allowed Tyson Fury to cling on and hang on and, lead people astray for many, many months now. And now you're offering an extension. And the funny thing that I find with the WBC and their favoritism is, how come Tyson Fury, his team, just because someone's going through bereavement, that doesn't mean your obligations stop. So how come your team can't do what the WBC initially said by the initial due date, which is Friday, and use a written form of communication just stating the basics? Like, how hard would that be for Frank Warren or Frank Warren's assistant or secretary or somebody involved in Tyson Fury's camp to say Tyson Fury fully intends to come back, he's not retiring? It's not like you're asking him to prepare his taxes and, get a bunch of tax paperwork or, some paperwork to purchase a house. You're asking him to say yay or nay he's planning on continuing his career despite the lies that he said about retiring. So it's just ridiculous. And ultimately, no one cares. He's claiming he wants $500 million to return. Who's going to pay him that? Because they're not going to, like, if you put it in Saudi Arabia, they're not going to get ROI, so they would just be burning money to give Tyson Fury that type of money for an event and a fight that stylistically is not even that good. Tyson Fury versus Usyk. Real talk, if it weren't for like Undisputed and, we weren't talking about belts and like, oh, this needs to happen for solely that reason, I would rather see Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz Jr. winner versus Usyk, or Deontay Wilder and Robert Helenius winner, which I believe is going to be Wilder. So basically Wilder versus Usyk rather than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury his biggest fights have been with a Black American fighter, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That's the fact. His other fights, he needs a style that'll mesh well with his, somebody who's going to fight a certain fight, has a certain type of power, experience, Other than that, his fights haven't been these big colossal events worthy of 500 M's. But that's my opinion. And the last thing I'll say about the WBC is how come the WBC is offering an extension? Like I just said, Tyson Fury's team can't send a letter saying he's not retiring. How long would that really take, despite bereavement or not? You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm saying Tyson Fury himself has to write the letter, but how come Tyson Fury's team is not asking and petitioning for an extension, yet Mauricio Sulaiman is offering it? Just inconsistent rules, favoritism. WBC looks bad in this situation. Boom. SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with a $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a Super Thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super Thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super Thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready, with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.